You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
You know, it's funny how the best design often just disappears.
Right.
Right. It's everywhere, shaping how we feel, what we do, but we rarely stop to notice it.
Absolutely. It's in the phone we hold, the ads we glance at. It's subtle, but incredibly powerful.
Well, welcome everyone. We're going to spend some time exploring just that today. Think of it as our Product Thursdays focus, right here on The Vocal Technologist.
Yeah, we're looking into some really interesting shifts, how design trends are shaping products, advertising, and of course, the big one, how AI is shaking up the whole creative game.
Exactly. Our goal here is just to give you some fresh ways to think about current design, the challenges, the impact it has in the real world.
We'll touch on brand identity, AI's role, and then how design is aiming for a better future.
Okay, so let's kick things off with brand identity. Design is just so crucial here, sometimes like in really subtle ways. Think about that rumored Apple iPhone Air.
Oh yeah, the super thin one.
Right. Extreme thinness, lightness, that polished look. It feels like it's leaning hard into style, maybe even more than pure function, a real contrast to the Pro models.
And that design itself becomes the statement. It's less about the specs, maybe, and more about this aesthetic choice.
Yeah.
They even mention things like crossbody straps being key.
It carves out such a specific identity. Then you flip that and look at Heinz. Completely different approach, but still all about identity.
Ah, the logoless ads. That looks familiar campaign. So
Isn't it? Just a French fry box shape, their specific font, no logo needed, bang, instant recognition.
It screams confidence, like you know who we are. It's
Yeah.
playful, minimal, and taps into that guessing game trend perfectly.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? Can your design speak for itself, even if you take the main label off? It's a challenge.
It is. And speaking of challenges and new tools, that brings us neatly to AI. What happens when AI steps into this creative space?
We're already seeing it. Adobe's launching AI agents for their Experience platform.
Right, automating marketing stuff, like building audiences, mapping customer journeys.
Yeah, using natural language prompts. But they're stressing that humans are still in control, directing the AI.
Which is key. But there's a potential downside, isn't there? A risk.
What are you thinking? Like, it shortcuts the necessary struggle.
Exactly. Like Picasso in his bull lithographs. He didn't just jump to the simple line drawing, he worked through 11 stages, earning that simplicity. AI might let creators skip that essential process.
Or just overwhelm them with options before they've done the real thinking.
And this plays out in teams, too. You might get colleagues using AI to whip up something visually nice, but it bypasses proper UX thinking.
The deep user understanding part.
Yeah. So designers end up having to justify their process not just on good design, but on preventing costly engineering fixes later or avoiding security risks because the AI-generated thing wasn't thought through properly.
So it's not just about speed then, it's about the quality of the outcome.
Precisely. Which leads to the big question. What can humans do that AI, probably can't?
Curiosity, gut feeling.
Exactly. Curiosity, intuition, taste, genuine intention. AI can generate options, but it doesn't have that human spark, that empathy to know what really connects.
So designers become more like orchestrators,
Yeah,
guiding the AI.
I think so. And things like robust design systems become even more critical. They provide the guardrails, the quality control for what AI produces, keeping it consistent and on brand.
Right, maintaining that coherence is knowing when to automate and when, that human touch is absolutely essential.
Yeah, and that human touch isn't just about function, it's also about joy, about bigger goals.
Like that Gustav Westman collaboration with IKEA.
Oh, that's a great example. So whimsical. Bright colors, fun shapes, meatball trays, bouncy vases.
Donut lamps.
Donut lamps. It's about injecting fun, humor, making everyday objects joyful.
And that idea of joy, it connects to something bigger, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This push for design to do more.
Definitely. At the World Design Congress, the call was clear. Designers need to think beyond just aesthetics. They have a role in reshaping what society desires, making sustainability feel joyful, not like a chore.
Taking responsibility for the future, basically, especially with the climate crisis.
Yeah, it's a huge responsibility, and part of that future has to be inclusive.
Which is where accessibility comes in so strongly, building it into the core.
Into the design systems from day one.
Yeah.
Because if the foundation, the tokens, the components has flaws, those flaws just multiply everywhere. An accessibility audit at that system level is crucial.
It prevents so many problems down the road.
Right.
Ensures that foundation is solid, inclusive for everyone.
So yeah, design's reach is It's vast. From tiny details in branding to societal shifts towards joy, sustainability, inclusion.
We've covered a lot of ground: that subtle power of branding, AI's complex role, and this growing sense of responsibility in design.
So, maybe a final thought to leave people with. As AI gets more and more capable, what new human problems will emerge in design? Problems that only our specific kind of creativity or empathy can actually solve, not just code.
Hmm. That's a really interesting question to ponder. Thank you for joining us for this exploration today.
Spoken Tech for your ears.